Alright guys, what is going on? Happy Saturday. This is the Club of the Man 1993. We are live for a very, very quick review, recap of this past week's episode of AEW Dynamite. From the go-home show for AEW Full Gear 2021, the November 10th, 2021 edition of Dynamite that took place in Indianapolis, Indiana. I say quick because I have no time today at all. I am so limited on time. I literally have 4 hours to do this, eat lunch, take a shower. That last part I could have left out. Make the graphics for my preview predictions for Full Gear. Do my Full Gear predictions. Go to church. Come back. Pack up for my girlfriends. Go to my friends to watch Full Gear, and then drive down to my girlfriend's afterwards. Just I'm spending the night there. It's literally crazy. And I was trying to at least do this and prepare my preview predictions last night. The time change this week just really threw me off, guys. I was so tired last night, and there's been a couple nights this week where I was so tired I was falling asleep an hour earlier than I normally would. So I apologize about the delays. I know I still have some live reactions, Seinfeld reviews, and other things I want to do, but it is what it is. So I did watch Dynamite over the course of 2 days because I watched one night. I was tired. I finished it like early last night after I got back from my mom's birthday dinner. But even though I watched the show, I still feel like I can't completely review it. I didn't really feel like I understood the show completely. What I saw though was good, but I'm not giving this show a grade. But I'm just gonna fly through this review very quickly. Go eat lunch, come back up here, prepare my graphics for the predictions, and get those predictions knocked out before I go to church. So yeah, demands on an adrenaline rush today. So without any further ado, let's roll in and talk about Dynamite. The go home show took place in Indianapolis, Indiana, which I believe was originally supposed to get I think they were supposed to originally get Full Gear. Not sure why it changed, but it is what it is. The show opened up with a pretty good match with Bryan Danielson taking on Rocky Romero, who I believe they said they had a history from back in Bryan's days on the Independents. And what I saw, I thought it was a good match. Again, they continue to build Bryan Danielson up and have him again. And the thing also is unique about Danielson, again, besides he's my favorite wrestler, of course, of all time, is the fact that he is winning with different submission holds. He's showing a new one every week. So what makes Bryan Danielson look dangerous is the fact that he has many ways of beating you. The label lock. He did some type of a cloverleaf lock. That heel hook. I love that heel hook submission that he's done at times. That is a very, very classy submission, I think. But him and Rocky Romero put on a good match. And, of course, he wins again by submission. Later on in the show, his opponent, we have a Miro cutting this promo with this whole Greek god, gimmick, which he's playing on really good. And to me, even though Miro was a replacement for Jon Moxley, because Moxley, who I hear apparently is doing very well in rehab, so who knows how long, he may not be in as long as, people may suspect he could be, but Miro, I feel like, even though Miro's a replacement, AEW's been doing a good job in showing that, it's not a one-sided match. Most of the matches, even though I have a small little bone to pick about the Full Gear card, which we'll talk about it when we get to it. It's one of the issue I've noticed, the only issue I've had with most AEW pay-per-views is a certain majority of their matches, but we'll get to that in a bit. But I really don't think you can count out Miro for that finals of the World Title Eliminator Tournament. He's a legitimate contender. I mean, so is Jon Moxley, but I feel like if it was Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley, it was very obviously going to Danielson, because I don't think they're going to put the title back on Jon Moxley. I know they were on the verge of turning Moxley heel, but I don't think there was a chance they're going to put the title back on Moxley right now. So again, it could be Danielson or Miro, either one, which I do like. So I'm definitely excited about that match. We'll talk about that, of course, when you get to the preview predictions. The Inner Circle were supposed to have a kind of promo until the end of the year, and Dan Lambert take out Chris Jericho. They had something where they had Dan Lambert put Jericho in the walls of Jericho. They had Lambert put Jericho in the walls of Jericho, and one of the people part of the tag team grabbed Jericho's hand, started making him tap out and whatnot, like just imitating it, which Lambert has no chance of doing that. So we have that segment there. We also had a 6-woman tag match with Ty Conchi, Anna Jay, and Thunder Rosa. They defeated Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Rebel, and Jamie Hayter by pinfall. We also have Jungle Boy taking on Anthony Bowens, who I think the Acclaim said something firing at Bryan Danielson and his wife recently. Obviously taking a little bit of a shot at WWE, I think it was, in their intro. But after the match, we have Bobby Fish attacking Jungle Boy, and then the Super Click gloat about Jungle Boy's beatdown, and they basically are kind of introduced Bobby Fish as have Bobby Fish basically get introduced to the Young Bucks by Adam Cole, call him an old friend. So with Kyle O'Reilly rumored to be leaving soon, also this could be the tease of a reuniting of Red Dragon. Oh boy, that'd be very interesting. Like, I don't know if eventually they're gonna have they could bring in Red Dragon, and not yet, but eventually at some point they're gonna do Adam Cole versus Kenny Omega. They've got to do that match at some point. So they kind of could have Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks versus Adam Cole and O'Reilly and Fish. And I can give him credit. Bobby Fish is actually not doing too bad by himself also. He feels... I feel like so far, when he got brought into AEW, I'm like, okay, but it's I didn't see him being, a big name. In NXT by himself, I didn't see Bobby Fish doing much at all. But I keep saying, I'm not turning my head on Bobby Fish as a single star for sure. So I feel like just that is making him even more credible, because, again, let's face it, even though he was part of the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish was the weak link in the Undisputed Era because he got injured the most. So he didn't really have much time to really, sell himself, I feel like, in NXT without the Undisputed Era. But I'm definitely intrigued to see what would happen as they're starting to, bring Bobby Fish together with Adam Cole. And again, we could be having Kyle O'Reilly coming in, at the beginning of 2022 maybe, because I think he's going to let his contract expire. So we'll have to wait and see. Unless if Vince releases him before his contract expires, that way he'll have the 30-day no-compete clause because he's in NXT. We have that. Wardlow defeated Wheeler Yuta by pinfall. I'm not sure if I missed something here, but where the heck is Trent? They're doing this, they have this Wheeler Yuta basically in replace of Trent, but I don't know if Trent's injured. I may have missed something there, which could be on me. But afterwards, we have Matt Hardy attack Orange Cassidy after the match. I think it was set up for some type of match they were doing on Rampage last night, which I didn't get to read the results of Rampage yet. We also have Eddie Kingston and CM Punk held apart in the parking lot. That's gonna be a great match on Saturday. Lio Rush in his his AEW in-ring debut, which is kind of a lie though. His first time on Dynamite, but remember he was the Joker in that Casino Battle Royale back at Double or Nothing, I think it was. But him and Dante Martin took on Matt Sydal and Lee Moriarty, and they won by pinfall, and not a bad match. We had a match with Pac and Dax Harwood, which Pac wins by submission. I don't think Harwood even tapped. I think he just screamed out, I give up or something like that. But afterwards, the lights go out, and then we have a beatdown. We started off with FTR, Malachi Black, and Andrade El Idolo, which, again, I may have missed something, within the weeks of being busy, but I'm still confused with this strange alliance between Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo. And again, with FTR also being involved, because like I said, because Andrade El Idolo wasn't okay with Chavo Guerrero helping him win, but yet he's okay with FTR helping him out, which is a little bit strange. But they have that beat down until the Lucha Bros come out and make the save, and Cody Rhodes joins in, and it sets up for a random tag match, which could be good tonight. Don't get me wrong. With Cody Rhodes, Pac, and Andrade El Idolo, and Malachi Black. We'll talk about that, of course, when we get to the bright predictions. And then finally, this show ended with a contract signing. Have we had a contract signing yet with an AEW? I'm not too sure. I don't think we have. But Kenny Omega and Hangman and Page basically were telling these stories about them being a tag team, and how basically trying to remember the whole story. It was Heyman and Adam Page basically saying, oh, you didn't want me to step in your footsteps. You did all you could to keep me away. And then Kenny was like, no, I did this to push you more or whatnot. And he says, I'm proud of you that we got to this point. Which then leads, of course, to being all full of crap, because after Heyman signs a contract and Kenny shakes his hand and turns away, we have someone attacking Hangman Adam Page, which ends up being Don Callis, who we haven't seen for 6 weeks, making his return. And based off the beatdown, Adam Page got bloody, so Kenny Omega took the fingers, took some of his blood, and signed a contract with his bloody hands to end the show, which was a nice way to end it. But yeah, that was, again, from what I saw, it was a good show. But like I said, with how many times I fell asleep twice trying to watch it. Again, not because of the show's boring. The show was good, but it's because I'm thrown off by the time change. I just had a lot going on. Another busy week at work. It's a very busy time of the year. Well, I keep saying that, but it's been busy almost all year for crying out loud at work. Like I said, I just feel like I couldn't grade this show, but it was still a good show and I enjoyed it. And I am looking forward to Full Gear tonight. Not as high expectations as All Out, but it could still be good. But I still got to make those graphics and my preview predictions for all that. Check the live chat. We go off the air here. We got Mark. He can't wait for Full Gear. Are you going to be doing any live reactions? I asked my friends. I don't think we are. I mean, no one said anything. I would love to do one live reactions for Omega and Page, but my friend and his girlfriend have to leave early, so it would just be my one friend and I. So I don't know if we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna do any live reactions tonight, unfortunately. But I still do have those 3 live reactions I still gotta do that I will try to do again. I've been so busy, guys. But definitely still want to do Edge and Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. That buy-in Rampage match with Bryan Danielson and Minoru Suzuki. And then John Cena and CM Punk from Money in the Bank 2011. But I don't think we're doing any live reactions tonight. But, sometime soon, though, maybe. Maybe I'll do a retro live reaction, depending on how the match was. But we'll see. But guys, that's going to do it again. I'm going to go eat lunch and then make the graphics really quick, do my preview predictions, and then I'll be set for tonight. So guys, what are your thoughts on this week's episode of AEW Dynamite for the Go Home Show of Full Gear? Are you guys excited as well for Full Gear? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Slap a like on the video, subscribe for more content to my channel, and follow me on Twitter as well at DemandAirboy93. Until then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll see you all later. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon for my Full Gear predictions. Peace out, everybody.